Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into Lithia Motors' latest filing. Buckle up, because someone's leaving for Mercedes-Benz, which might leave Lithia driving in a slightly different direction. We'll see what that means for the company's financials and future. This report is dated April 15, 2025. That's the date of the event we're going to talk about, a change in leadership. The main point of this report is that Adam Chamberlain, who is currently the Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer, is leaving Lithia Motors. He's taking a new job as CEO of Mercedes-Benz USA, so he's resigning from his position with Lithia, and his last day is expected to be June 1, 2025. What happens when he leaves? Well, the regional presidents and regional vice presidents will now report directly to Brian DeBoer, the Chief Executive Officer of Lithia Motors. Basically, the leadership structure is changing. It looks like someone really impressed them over at Mercedes. This section just lists the exhibit, which is basically the cover page data file. Not much to see here in terms of immediate financial impact. Now let's put all this together and figure out what it really means. So what does this all tell us? Lithia Motors is losing a key executive. That's never ideal. Adam Chamberlain was the Chief Operating Officer, which means he was responsible for the day-to-day operations of the company. Losing someone in that position could create some disruption, at least in the short term. On the other hand, the company seems to have a plan in place. The regional presidents and vice presidents will now report directly to the CEO. This could streamline decision-making and give the CEO more direct control over operations. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing depends on how effective the CEO is at managing that increased responsibility. One has to wonder if there were any succession plans in place for this position. Is it good or bad to not have named another COO to step into the role? Was it unexpected? Or was the company considering eliminating the position anyway? Did Mr. Chamberlain leave because of conflicts with the current CEO? We can only speculate since the filing has no such information. It's also worth noting that Chamberlain is going to be the CEO of Mercedes-Benz USA. That's a pretty big deal. It suggests that he's a highly talented and respected executive. Losing someone like that is a blow to any company. What this change means for the future is hard to say. It could be a bump in the road, or it could be a sign of bigger changes to come. Keep an eye on how Lithia's operations perform in the coming months. If they continue to grow and be profitable, then it's likely that this leadership change won't have a major impact. But if they start to struggle, then it could be a sign that the company is having trouble adjusting to life after Chamberlain. Based on this report, Lithia Motors is facing a period of transition. The departure of a key executive always creates uncertainty. However, the company has a plan in place to manage the change. The big question is whether that plan will be enough to keep the company on track. It looks like investors didn't react negatively to the news. The stock price remained relatively steady. Thanks for watching Corporate Decoder. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights into the world of corporate filings.